On center, right? Yeah, yeah. Excellent spot. The wood could be a little bit better, but he has stone on his TC, which isn't so bad. You feel intimate with me? Nice. Nice, man. I'm glad it means I'm doing a good job, right? Yeah, this is a good TC spot for Yo. He has shorefish right on his TC. 3 boars. That's pretty damn good. The wood isn't the best, but it's still pretty good. 3 trees. Not so bad. Alright, let's see what Vivi has down towards the south. There's a couple boars as well. He has, again, Vanish, so he gets his TC up a little bit faster. Looks like he might have placed this TC pretty quickly. Not the best TC, like in terms of placement. He could have made it here, you know, like right there. Could have made it here. Post me on your dead channel. Yeah, man, thank you. That'd be helpful. But yeah, it's okay. He didn't make his TC in the right spot, but it's not the end of the world over here. All right, so let's see what Tim and Happy are doing. All right, so Tim, he's building his TC over here with Persians. He also has a pretty good. All right, let's see. What is Tim doing? Does he have a dock yet? No, Tim does not have a dock yet. But he's not making good use of his civs right now. He should already have a dock and be producing a fishing ship. That's what you can do with Persians. Thank you, man. Alright, so he's doing it now, but still, this is late. This is late. You should even make it before you finish your TC, because, like, I mean, it's not like you're building your TC twice as fast with 2 villagers compared to 1. I'd rather get my dock out. And that's what he's doing now, but like I said, it's late. Alright, Chinese, it's a little bit different, you know, you don't need to get your dock so fast. He has some food on his TC. He has 4 deers. He has some sheep, so that's pretty good. Yeah, you might know more about Nomad than him. I'll tell Mom. Alright, so like Tim walked away from this location. And then he came back and decided to wall it up. 2 walls are unnecessary here, which he recognized, and he's starting to build in the necessary locations for the walls. Here's his first fishing ship. It's coming out here. Alright, so yeah, Happy is planning to make a dock in this location. Yeah, I know, it's really annoying. It's fairly annoying, man. So this is gonna be like a Team Islands kind of Nomad. Which sucks. Like, that's like the worst Nomad. Oh, but it's okay, it's okay. Team Islands Nomad. Like sometimes on this kind of Team Islands Nomad, at least you'll have maybe 1 guy here and then his ally on this side, so then you can have like a 1v1. Like when I played actually in one of the previous rounds against Happy and Tim, we had 1 match like that. Like it was kind of a Team Islands, but one of our players started off on like the opposite sides. The Alien plus Sea-Jam fight. That might be what we're gonna see here, you know? That might be it. We might see some heavy war galley into galleons kind of play here. What civs would you prefer in that regard? I think you'd prefer Malay and Spanish. Yeah, checking out the populations. Malay, which shouldn't have a special start on Nomad until, like I said, clicking up to the next age. So once they click up to Feudal Age and Castle Age, then their start gets a little bit, you know, better. But like this, Mr. Yo already has a better start than either the Chinese or the Persian player of the other team, and you don't expect that because you shouldn't have this kind of start with Malay. But Mr. Yo does. He finished fishing his shorefish right on this TC there, which that's good. I think you should take that one first. Take the shorefish first and then go for the boars. That's exactly what he's doing. Because it's a lot more efficient. And you don't waste any of the boar meat. Alright, so there's 2 passages, and again, both teams walled it, you know, pretty much right away. No sneaks going on.
Yes.
Alright, so I think on water I'd favor Malay and Spanish. Is Loom overrated or underrated on Nomad? I don't know. I think it's properly rated. The only guys I know that don't get Loom is Nico. Like that's like I think he's the only guy that I know that doesn't get Loom, and it's the reason why he doesn't get it is because he wants to maximize his start, and he always has like 17 boars underneath his TC. So he's always going to be way ahead. He's never going to have any idle time. But I always like to get Loom because you know your villagers are going to be walking around the map oftentimes, so there's no reason not to get that kind of upgrade. Like sometimes Nico I've seen in the past where he's taking like a gold, for example, farther away from his TC, and then he doesn't have Loom, and he just gets Vilfighted, and then he has to run away. You know. Alright, so I think Mr. Yo here is going to go for a reasonably fast feudal time. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's going to making one more fishing ship here. And he's going to make maybe one more villager after this, or he might click up. But does he have gold? He's going to go to this gold mine. Vil fights are for plebs. I mean, I agree with that. I don't like vil fights too much, but it's a a fairly common occurrence on Nomad, so again, now Mr. Yo, he's going up to the feudal age pretty fast here, and making use of that fast feudal bonus, the Malay. He's going to get there sub 12 minutes, which is very fast. You don't see much faster than that on Nomad. Happy as well, just clicked up. I'm not sure what his plan is. Actually, I know what his plan is. He's only 24 population. And he has only one dock, as of yet. He only has 2 fish, actually. Why does he only have 2 fish? Did he make a mill? Did he make a mill? He didn't even make a mill. There's no reason why Happy should only have 2 fish. This guy made a big mistake on his uptime. Like, his build is bad. It's just a bad build by Happy. He shouldn't have only 2 fish. I can get up at that time with Chinese with the kind of food that he had. And at least, a similar time with like plus 2 or 3 population at least. I don't know what the heck he's doing. This is a really bad build from CL here. Really bad. But he's doing what he needs to do, I guess. He wants to grush. He wasn't comfortable making more fish than what he made. He sees that vivi is here, so he's gonna have an advantage on water, but again, I think his build could be a lot better than it is. 2 fishing ships. What the heck? Is the sheriff still good at this game? I doubt he's played for like at least 10 years, if not probably more than that. He probably hasn't played for 15 years. I have no idea. Alright, so he's making his fire galleys, but again, he only has 2 fishing ships. He's going to kill quite a few of Vivi's fish, but I think he can afford to lose a few given, given he has such a big advantage. And again, with Spanish, you don't really want to go so heavily on water. You want to make a castle, and you want to build your castle, and you want to go conks. Let's see, what does Vivi do? You gonna make a fire ship? Fire galley? Not yet. He's gonna let himself lose his fish a bit. He's running away right away. Is Happy gonna chase him down? Yeah, looks like it. He should be going down this way. He knows about that location too. So let's see, what is he doing? He's making a fire galley. He's not really going to find many fishing ships of his opponent if that's what he's going to be looking for. But yeah, you see, there was almost no reason for CL to do what he did. Like, he's killed 1 fishing ship and chased 1 other fishing ship away. And Vivi is already up to the castle age. So to have only 2 fishing ships and do this kind of strategy from Happy, it made no sense, really. He took no reasonable advantage that you'd expect from having only 2 fishing ships and going to the next stage. You'd expect him to be like at least a minute faster than what he was with only 2 fishing ships. Who did they beat before this? Yeah, I think they beat my team, right? Yeah, 1400s pretty much. And then they also beat, and then they lost to the Finnish team. I think they beat someone else as well. But all right, so there's a forward from Tim here. He did a landing, but again, you can't do a landing like this because, like I mentioned before, Malay has more line of sight on their dock, so that's why Tim here managed to notice this. I mean, that's why Mr. Yo here managed to notice this dock of Tim, and then obviously see the transport ship as well. Are these the finals? No, these are not the finals. I think there's still quite a few games after this. All right, so like Mr. Yo did clear out the fish from Tim here. Yeah, Tim has 0 fish. Happy has 0 fish. Vivi has only 2. Looks like you might lose those soon. They're not really working. But yeah, so Happy has 0 fishing ships. Essentially, Vivi has 0 fishing ships as well. But Vivi is in the castle age, while CL over here is stuck in the feudal age. So there's no reason for CL to do this kind of strategy. It was pretty bad. Pretty poorly executed strategy here. Tim lost his villagers over here. Yo built that tower, and then I guess he just deleted that stable as well. Yeah, so definitely, I'd say pretty significant advantage for Yo and Vivi here. It's not always better, but in this situation where you're safe on land, like Vivi is safe on land and he has a castle, this is definitely better. And Tim loses his scout trying to kill a villager that obviously wouldn't have died. How many loser bracket this tournament has? If someone could link one of those brackets, I linked before, so you can see what's going on. Alright, so let's see, is Mr. Yo gonna get up to the castle age soon? Yes, he is. He's about to click up right now. And even though he clicked up after CL, he gets there over 40 seconds faster. So, that's the Malay bonus paying dividends, you know? Alright, so let's see. Vivi over here has a castle, like I mentioned. He's going conks. He's gonna find some stone walls over here, so he won't be able to get in too quickly, and he's showing off his conks, although I'm sure Happy already knew about them. He saw the castle, because Tim saw the castle. Alright, some demo ships from Tim, trying to kill Yo's fish. Yo, very smartly, he's just separating all of his fish, so Tim uses 2 demos on 2 fish, so not the most efficient use of demos. Mr. Yo is blowing up Tim's dock here. Not sure if that's necessary, but that's what he's doing. Alright, so I'd like to see some transport ships of Vivi or of Mr. Yo here. I don't want him to lose his conks against fire ships, but I guess that is, one use of these fire galleys. So until Mr. Yo comes this way, looks like Happy can control this passageway. Alright, thank you, Racer. Yes, Mr. Yo is getting that fire ship upgrade. He's going to be trying to help Vivi out so Vivi can, potentially go and attack and land his conch somehow. Let's see. I think Vivi should, or not Vivi, I think Mr. Yo should be making a transport ship, and that's what he's doing, yeah. He's building a transport ship for Vivi here to send his 5 conchs. I think he probably should send this conch, like, to heal up or something. Only 7 HP, just a couple TC arrows will kill that. Alright, so Tim here is finally getting to the castle age at 24 minutes. Man, I wish these guys played like this against us. And we'd have won. We'd definitely beat these guys if they played like this. Right, so pretty significant villager advantage for Yo and Vivi, especially for Vivi. Vivi, he got up to the castle age really fast, and even though he lost his fish pretty quickly, you can recover from that fairly easily. You know, he already has 3 TCs, he already has quite a few farms. And here's the Conch landing, so Tim should know about this right away. Yeah, Team Island Nomad, not the best Nomad map in terms of viewership, but not too bad here. Still okay, still okay. You know, Jose, if you wanna come and stop by, you wanna co-cast a bit, that'd be cool, man. If you're available, if not, that's fine. But you know, you're always welcome. You're welcome for sure. Let's see, what is Vivi gonna find over here? Gonna get 1 kill right away. Happy has some demos. Right over here, that's not the best use of demo ships I've ever seen.
Wood, please.
Like Yo lost a few of his. Actually, no, he didn't. He lost them from that demo ship, right? He didn't lose anymore. Other than that, 2 more deaths here, I think, or maybe not. Ooh, 1 fishing ship. I don't know, dude. Like this new Nomad map with the Wolo Kingdoms, so the fish distribution is a little bit different. Kind of hard to have 25 fishing ships, like on AOC. If you had like a good dock spot, you could make 25 fishing ships, but not really. Okay, let's see what Vivi does. Not the best micro here. He's getting caught out by the camels. He already lost 2 conchs, I guess. He hit 5. He lost 1 over here. That was his hurt conch that he got killed by a TC that I mentioned. That was the conch that should have been healed up, in my opinion. Alright, so Vivi's gonna try and escape. Where is the transport ship? Where's the transport ship? Oh no. Too late. He's dead. Alright, so kind of difficult to reinforce your positions on this map because, well, you know, your castle's on the other side of the map, you know? Your castle's on this island, your army's over here, you can't really retreat so easily. Once you're there, you're there, pretty much. Alright, Tim is teching into War Galley here. I guess he wants to win the water in the castle age so he doesn't have to win it later on, which is a pretty good move if you ask me. I mean, Persians is not the best water civ. And I think that's also a good idea because transporting Karambits will be hard. That's true, that would be pretty hard. Hopefully we'll see another landing with villagers. Here's some more conchs coming in. A bit of a speed up going on, I don't know why. Yeah, I think these conquistadors are going to find their grave again, especially if Vivi's going to micro like this. And by micro, I mean really bad micro. Yeah, unfortunately, the most OP unit of the Age of Empires 2, you know, AOC, the original, the most OP unit actually is fairly balanced now in Wolo Kingdoms. As well, for one thing, camels are stronger. That's one reason, and another reason is that there's a whole bunch more unique units that are even more OP. So, yeah, conchs are not so OP anymore, but still very strong. But not if you use them like that. Not if you use them like that. Alright, so Vivi is on his way to the castle age. He has 90 villagers, 20 more from the... How did camels get buff? Well, they have +1 attack, right? So they're better at raiding. They got -1 attack in terms of bonus damage against knights. I guess probably against conchs too, but again, you can also... They're just better in every situation, camels are, because they're no longer ships. So TCs don't instantly kill them, essentially. The camels are a lot better. Although albs are buffed now, right? Against camels, which that was probably one of the stupidest changes of the expansions of Wolo Kingdoms. That's one of the stupidest changes. Make halbs stronger against camels. That was just stupid. Sorry if you're watching Cision. I'm sorry. That was really stupid. Okay? Alright, so Tim is going for fire ships here. And a demo. Demos, it's hard to tell because it looks like I'm getting some lag here for whatever reason. But these demos move a little bit faster than the fire ships. Alright, so another demo. Alright, that's a decent demo. The Imperial Camels didn't have a counter, but you don't need to make Halb stronger. Halbs are already too strong. You can just nerf the Imperial Camels, you know? They still don't have a counter for like civs that don't have good Halbs. Exactly, that means, and also Mamelukes too. So that means Saracens suck now, for example.
Yes.
Let's see, can Vivi get this castle up? He's Spanish, so he can most likely get this castle. He should be just fine getting it up. No big deal here. But he, oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, it's fine. For some reason he didn't commit, and he garrisoned his villagers in the transport, but he got his castle up, no problem. Alright, so Happy is on the way to the Imperial Age, however. Vivi is already there, so he can already make trebs. What does he see? Let's see, what does Vivi see? He doesn't know about this. Is he making a treb? Yes, he's making a treb right now. Aye, man. Aye. Come on, man. Alright, so this is a pretty good castle spot for Happy right on this hill. I'm not sure, like, I don't understand how hill bonuses work with castles. Like, does it have to be all the way on the hill, or just like partially on the hill? I don't really get that. Alright, so we have some stone walls. We're Happy. He's doing what he does best. Stonewalling. Alright, and Vivi is getting his treb out. He's trebbing this first castle. The middle has to be on the hill? Okay. So I'm not sure if this middle is on a hill. Alright, that makes sense. I watched the Spirit of the Law video actually recently. Dealing with, like, you know how villagers, where sometimes, like, for example, this villager might go to this mill to drop off their food even though the TC is closer. And it's based on, like, the centers of the buildings, right? So that was a nice find out. I knew that existed, where for some reason villagers would prefer mills even though it was farther away. That's the incorrect caster, but it's fine. Alright, so it looks like definitely Vivi winning this treb war, although it wasn't much of a treb war because he destroyed this castle before a trebuchet could be made for Vivi. You've lost tons of villas because of that, oh yeah. Thank you, Racer, once again. Alright, so Tim is on the way to the Imperial Age. Yo is already there, he already has galleons, he already has, you know, a few fire ships about. Him trying to get a castle up over here, but Yo notices it, and he's going to send his galleons there trying to deny it. I'm not sure, I think it should still get up. I don't think this is enough galleons. But still, he'll kill quite a few villas, I think. Some villas here and there. Alright, only 3 villas, 4. And not so many. Alright, but Vivi on the other hand, still pushing with trebs. With more forward castles, bombard towers even. Yeah, I think this is game over. I'm not sure why Tim and CL are still playing this. I think it's certainly GG. I think it's been GG for a while. As soon as this castle went down, I don't think Happy had much of a chance. And then I think water is definitely in the control of Mr. Yo here. Looks like CL, Happy is trying to mass up some galleons of his own, but I mean, his base is getting pushed. Populations are heavily in favor of Vivi and Yo. This game looks fairly over. Albs and Trebs for Vivi. Aren't they calling the GG here? So yeah. Pretty good game, I'd say. Not the most exciting, given it was a Team Islands game. But still good play, I'd say, from Vivi and Yo. Let's check the stats. Not too much to see here. Yo, I guess, got quite a few kills from water. Vivi, you know, he was just doing a castle push with trebs. So he got a lot of buildings raised. And he had actually 3 relics captured. Pretty nice. So I think Vivi pretty much won this with the fast castle, getting his eco way farther ahead than his opponents, even though he lost his fish. And also, he only needed to make like what 1 or 2 fire galleys of his own to kill CL's fish. So CL like fully invested into going fire galleys and only had 2 fishing ships of his own. He lost them anyways. Like he lost them so fast himself. So yeah, like I said, I don't think that was a good strategy from CL. Not a good strategy and poorly executed. So a double whammy. I think I had a few drop frames in that game, but not too many. Just a few. I'm not sure why I had a bit of lag going on during that game. Let me check. Let me check something out. Maybe there's something I can do to reduce the lag. And OBS does take a lot of memory, man. What is this CEF bootstrap that goes along with OBS? I think. All right, well, whatever. The game is about to start, so I can't really fix anything right now. Just close Chrome. Maybe that will help a little bit. All right, so now they're gonna switch the civs from game 1. So Yo and Vivi are gonna have Chinese and Persians, while Tim and CL are gonna have Malay and Spanish. All right, so Yo Xing his spot right away. He has Persians, right? If I were him, I would have made my TC right here. Let's see, what's he gonna do? X this location, so he might make it over here. Well, if he's not gonna make his TC there, he should make his dock there. So this is a mistake from Yo here. Once again, a mistake from the Persians player, where he's not making his dock right away, where he can, you know, again, make a fishing ship before he gets his TC up and collects any wood. So that's what you can do with Persians here, but neither of these players are taking advantage of that bonus. A new bonus for Warlord Kingdoms, since houses now only cost 25 wood as opposed to 30. So Tim here, he found Yo's TC. I think we might see a restart here. I think I'd consider a restart if I don't know, maybe not. If he finds these sheeps, which he won't find the sheeps. Tim smartly is moving them a bit farther away from Yo's TC, so he's getting to steal those sheep right away. Yo does have a couple sheep of his own, but he's gonna be missing out on those too, which does matter. He does have some boards close by here. Took a bit of a pause, so that might be the restart that I was talking about. Or maybe not. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, I think there's a restart here, I think. Yeah, there's a restart coming up here. I'm gonna resume lobby just in case. Ooh, Yo found those 2 sheep of him. Nice. What does Yo see? He doesn't see it just yet, no. He didn't see that villager of Tim. Is that a restart? I think it's a restart. Yeah, that's a restart. Something happened. Stream is over. Stream ended. Oh wait, I should have updated the score, shouldn't I? What a doofus. What a doofus I am. But I recognized it, right? Fine. 1-0 in favor of Yo and Vivi. Alright, so I guess Tim will be back pretty soon. Mr. Yo says that there's something wrong with Tim's PC, so he's doing a restart. Not sure what the problem is. What, all these streams, man. Even on a Sunday morning, all of these nice streams. Impressive. Looks like for some reason I'm starting to drop frames. I hope it's a fluke. I don't know why I'd be dropping frames at this time. I don't think anyone's awake besides me. I don't hear anybody. Oh, I think it's just me. Maybe someone's on their phone downloading illicit materials. Or maybe uploading illicit materials. Causing me to drop frames. For downloading, that shouldn't be much of a problem. Uploading, that might cause some problems. Check AoE zone. Is there anything interesting going on in AoE? I don't know. Find out. Oh right, yeah. Tyrant becomes Team Secret. What do you guys think about that? Team Secret? You guys know anything more about Dota than I know? I don't know so much. Apparently Team Secret's some Dota 2 team, and then they're moving into AOC. You guys know anything about this? I have no idea. I think I got a private message from Geraldo. Wow, I might check that out later. Not while I'm streaming. I didn't mean to click on that. Showed you guys all my messages. Crap, man. Ooh. You guys are some quiet viewers. Am I glitched out or something? Am I not connected to the chat bridge? Because I closed Chrome so I don't lag like I did in the previous game. And I think it worked. It wasn't lagging during that restart, but apparently my whether or not I lag is kind of fragile. Alright, so they're doing a restart, or not a restart, doing a restore. So there are no restarts. At least not yet. Maybe someone can still call one, given there's only 3 minutes. But I think we're gonna see a game here. I don't think it's a restart. So let's see what Tim does with this villager. I think he might be walling off, like right here. Knowing Tim and how much he loves his walls, I think we're gonna see some walls right here. No walls.
Start the game already!
If I was Mr. Yo, I had to call a restart for sure. He doesn't even have a dock. No dock, man. You're Persians. You need a dock. No dock for him.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, they are playing this game. The time limit has surpassed 4 minutes. Let's speed up a little bit. I think. No, I'm not speeding up. It's not letting me speed up. Alright, so finally Mr. Yo making a dock. Gonna be sharing this pond with Tim. Obviously neither of them know this just yet, I don't think. Yo doesn't know about this. I don't think Tim sees it either. He does have Malay, but he can't see that far. That's a little bit too far, right? Alright, so Tim getting out his first fishing ship more quickly than Mr. Yo's fishing ship, even though you'd expect Yo to have a faster fishing ship than any other player in this game, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Alright, so Tim, instead of walling in Yo over there, he's going to be claiming all of his resources. Very good, very good. And it's not going to affect Yo so much yet, but oh yeah, actually it does. He sees this palisade over here. Yeah, he knows what's happening, I think. So if he gets there quickly enough, he should be able to get this ore. Oh, he gets it off. That's very good for him. Very good. Alright, so he does get one boar underneath his town center. He's going to be losing, of course, all of this. Won't be able to take much of this food. I think maybe. Perhaps you should just make a mill here and collect the rotting corpses of these. Just try and get a bit of food, you know. That's his choice. He might not have a whole lot of wood saved up. He did have later fishing ships, so he wants to get his fishing ships out right away. Let's see, Vivi also has fewer fishing ships than everyone else, but that's expected because he is Chinese and Chinese doesn't get their fishing ships out so fast. But he does have a small villager lead on everyone, especially on him, but just maybe half a villager ahead of CL over here. Let's see what these guys are doing. Him, again, he has his TC right next to Vivi. Vivi's taking a couple boars. He has some deers in the back. He's going to be walling a little bit, keeping himself safe. Has an outpost to see what Tim is doing. Tim doesn't do much, you know. He's just lambing over here. He doesn't have to worry himself. Oh, look what Tim is doing. What a bad guy. Just walling in the only gold of, not the only gold, but one of the only golds of Yo. But I think he might, Yo might be chasing away this villager finally. This one lone villager here caused so much havoc. Blaming all this shit. Trying to lame this. Making this dock that Yo isn't going to like when he finds out about it. I mean, the reason why you make these inside docks like this is to try and keep your fish safe. Like, you don't ever lose it. But, you know, I think he's going to be losing his fish, and probably Tim as well, though. Let's see what strategies these guys go for. Yo is almost going to be cooking up, I think. Pretty soon, once he gets a second building, he already has a mill, so he'll be good. Alright, so he is on the way to the feudal age. Once again, I think he's going to be going for C here. If I had to guess. He's not on stone, right? He does have this mining camp in between this. Let's see, how close is it? So it's not the best mining camp. It's not like where I'd make it, but it's decent. He's sending villagers to stone, so maybe he is doing a fast castle. A little bit lower population fast castle, but he wants to be fast. Does that make sense? Alright, Vivi following him to the feudal age. I think almost certainly he'll be going for a fast castle. Tim wants to wall this side of the palisade. I don't think that makes too much sense, but I guess that's what he's gonna go for, sure. I don't think he's actually gonna do it, no. Vivi beating down that outpost of Tim. What's he gonna be doing? He's going on gold now. Sending 3 more villagers to stone. Okay, so he wants to do a castle of his own, or maybe not a castle, but he wants to make a few towers. I think he's going for a fast castle here. But, or maybe not. He doesn't have hardly any food at all in the bank. Not the most efficient use of his villagers I've ever seen. He's not even reacting. Again, Vivi, like, you expect 2K5 players like this to have better eco micro. Like, I learned that kind of stuff as a 1700, man. But no, not Vivi. Vivi doesn't care. Alright, so yeah, CL definitely going for the fast castle here. He's gonna be idling his TC a bit, or he's buying some resources, but still a bit of idle time. He doesn't want to sell his stone because he wants to, you know, save it up to make a castle later on. Let's see, is he gonna be making a fire galley? No, not yet. And not for a while because, again, he doesn't have so many villagers on gold, so it's going to take a while to save up unless he sells stone. I don't think is going to happen. Vivi does find his dock. Alright, and him and Yo also found each other. They each know about each other's location. Let's see, is Yo making a fire galley? Yes, he is. As is Tim. Tim was gonna get his out first. He probably knew about him first, I guess. Or maybe he just wanted to check one. Make one fire galley right away, precautionary. And he didn't know. But alright, so each of them are just gonna be going for the fishing ships rather. Not defending their own fish, but going after the fish of the other person. I don't really think that makes sense in this situation, but I guess it's okay. If you're just gonna be trading like that, it's fine. Who's more reliant on their fish, though? I think Tim is a little bit more reliant on his fish than Yo is. Alright, so let's see. The big question right now is where is CL going to be making his castle? Is he going to make one defensively, or is he going to try and go forward? Because this is a huge advantage for the Spanish player, even more than in the previous game. Because, for one, this isn't a Team Islands Nomad, and there's no walls everywhere, preventing the Kongs from raiding. Crazy, yeah, crazy, man. Alright, so it looks like Yo lost the majority of his fish, and Tim is continuing to lose his. He's going to lose most of his fish as well, I think. Yeah, he only has 3 left. And they might be going down as well. Yeah, these fish are going down too. And for some reason, Tim is still making more fire galleys, even though he already killed all of Yo's fish. Actually, no, Yo still has 3 fish hidden somewhere. Oh, he made another dock here. That's good. That's good for Tim. So again, Tim was more relying on this middle fish than Yo was. So Yo made this fish on the outside, so that's good. Yo, I'm not sure if I misspoke earlier, but I might have. Alright, so he made his castle in a defensive location. He has one conch out over here. He's not raiding just yet. He's gonna be letting Vivi get some stone walls up. Or so it seems. Again, he has some towers here. Yeah, this is not the best play from CL. Just letting all these stone walls from Vivi go out. And then the only place he can go from is right over here, where there's 2 towers preventing that from really happening. He might get 1 kill. No, the villager escapes. So CL could perhaps run inside. He could go around it this way, but Vivi is going to try and prevent that from happening. He's even buying stone to do so. He's going to get these stone walls up as well, I think, yeah. So far, Happy has been unable to do damage on Vivi, which I think that's what he wanted to do, right? That's definitely what he wanted to do. He should have been able to do it if he, made a forward castle. There's no reason why he didn't do that, because he knew exactly where Vivi was, because Tim knew where Vivi was. He could have made a forward castle right here and then already been a lot more aggressive. Do you think they're gonna win this? Oh, they might. Let's see. Does Tim have his walls up? Yeah, Tim is getting his stone walls up too. Am I saying Tim? Yo, this is Yo over here. Yo is getting his stone walls up over here. So let's see. What is CL doing? Is he going to attack Yo? Oh my god. What is this guy doing? I have no idea. Him transport. Okay, that's good. Okay, there. I was looking for his conchs. Thank you. He's transporting. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. I was just wondering, like, what is CL doing? I have no idea. Okay. Now I get it, and that's pretty significant here. He might even deny this tower. Yeah, I think so. This is so dangerous. You gonna get the walls up? Yes, but CL kills it right away. Aye, aye. He'll get this tower up, but at what expense? 2 vills down. Third vill? No, no, no. This third vill, yes. But again, he has 5 villagers trapped inside of this tower. So Yo is making his way to the castle edge. He has stable right here. So after all, Tim did make use of, having water control here. I didn't think it made sense for him to make this many fire galleys given Yo already lost his fishing in this location, but it did pay off, I'd say. It did pay off. Yo was in a tough situation here. And Vivi also is kind of slow to the castle. But again, they're both in better situations than Tim is on land, but again, Tim is melee, so he can recover, but is he going to be going for coinage? And I'm wondering, is he going to be slinging? Is he going to sling CL here? Alright, so, oof. Oh my god. It's rather dangerous for Vivi. Yeah, he's just going to have to run all of his villagers. I think this is some pretty bad play from Vivi and Yo. Like, they're against Spanish, and neither of them are like fast castling. Neither of them fast castle, and they're both against Spanish. Spanish is one of the most dangerous civs in the castle age on Nomad. In fact, in AOC, they're definitely the most dangerous civ in the castle age for Nomad. Yet, neither of them wanted to prepare for that. Neither of them went fast castle. They're both just sticking in the feudal age, and honestly, for almost no reason. Like, there's no reason Vivi needed to stay this long in the feudal age. I don't think he had a lot of deer in the back here. He had a gold that was pretty close by. He didn't need to stay this long. He could have had camels out already. So yeah, bad strategy choice for Vivi in my opinion. And we have some camels for Mr. Yo here. And looks like, what did he do? I think he just escaped maybe. Yeah, he just escaped with his conchs and he went back in the transport ship and he got away. Now they're both just, these two groups of conchs are just going to surround Vivi. And, do a lot of damage. There's a lot of villagers dead for Vivi. That's 22 deaths for him. And his eco is pretty much completely idle here. Alright, so here's the sling from Tim. Tim is beginning to sling CL. CL is only on 2 TCs. He doesn't really need more than that. He's doing a hell of a lot of damage. A lot of damage done. Alright, so 23 kills, 5 deaths for CL, so he's making great use of his conchs. Alright, so what is Yo doing? Again, Yo is not on stone here. So it looks like in order for him to boom up like what he's trying to do, he had to buy some. That's what it seems like, right? But again, the sling is coming in. Increase speed. Yeah, you're right. I can increase speed a little bit. But yeah, GG. And it was GG like I mentioned. EV lost all his villagers. I don't think he was even trying at the end there. He knew it was GG. Alright, so not so much to talk about. A lot of kills for CL. A really fast castle age time. Some sling, but that sling didn't really matter. Happy was already doing all the damage that he needed to do. Yeah, exactly. It was coming. Again, look at this. 23:45 and 25:33 castle times when you're against a 17-minute castle age from a Spanish player. This is just really, really bad strategy choice from the Chinese team. They're both Chinese teams, but from Yo and Vivi. In my opinion, they need someone to go fast castle, and they had nobody. Oh my god, I had a lot of fucking drop frames. Ah, that sucks. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm gonna try and figure out why. I don't know. I'm gonna be right back, but this game is starting. I'll try and be back soon. Okay, so there was absolutely no reason why I was dropping any frames at all, so I have no idea what's going on with this thing. No idea whatsoever. No one was even awake besides me. So who knows why I'm dropping frames. Just my internet deciding to go out for no reason whatsoever. Alright, well, we're in game 3 here. This is I think this is set civs, right? Yeah. Malians and Khmer, is that right? Yeah, what? No, team random. Okay, so game 4 is set civs. All of them have good TC placement. Let's see. Yo over here, he doesn't have much food. He does have these boars up towards the side over there. I don't think he sees them just yet. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't see anything. He's also getting a bit unlucky here. He's missing out on these 2 sheep. Building a house a little bit too close to his TC. Look at that. That's not so good. He doesn't have room for a farm that he might want to use later on. Again, farming isn't the biggest concern on Nomad, right? Alright, so Tim here has a much better TC than Yo. He has a lot of deer on his TC. Making use of that. Let's see, does Tim get his dock out right away? No. No, he can make his dock already. He should already have a fishing ship right now. He should already have a fishing ship. So once again, these guys are not making use of their bonuses. Let's see, what about Vivi? Does Vivi have a dock right now? Yeah, he already has his dock. And he already has a fishing ship out, so I think it looks like he made one at a good time. Juba start. Yeah, maybe a Juba start. Alright, so Yo over here, he's desperately trying to find some food. He has this 1 sheep underneath his TC. He's gonna find these other 2 right now, yeah, so he'll be fine, I guess. Looks like definitely the best start in the game has to go to Tim, though. Tim over here has, again, like I said, a lot of deer on his TC, and he has the biggest population, even though he could have got this fishing ship out a lot faster. Yo, cheater, I mean, he's bound to find that this sheep anyway, right? I mean, he's scouted all the way over here already. Now he's just trying to circle it around his TC, you know? So it makes sense. Makes sense. Nothing too out of the ordinary. If he was cheating, he would have found that a while ago. Where's the villager fight going on? Alright, for some reason, Tim still wants to fight this. Who knows why? Like, he obviously has 9 HP less. Right, but he's running away right now. The Malian villager is no match for the Khmer villager, as you can see. Alright, so let's see, is there going to be a villager kill for Tim here? No, it looks like Yo might have guessed that Tim might be on the other side of this forest, or he didn't want to follow too long. He knew he wouldn't get the kill, and he didn't want to risk eating the TC of his opponent. Again, he did see these walls, right? Maybe he didn't see them before. but he did see him now. I don't think he saw him before, but I don't know. Yeah, so he knows for sure that Tim is over here. So he might be going for like a fastish feudal. I don't know, he might. Yeah, it's a walling game, it seems like, right? So even though this villager started out with 9 HP less than the other in Timsville, I don't know, Yo really wants to sacrifice his villager time to get this stuff up. Right, so Vivi here, 19 population, so he's ahead of everybody right now. And he did have the earlier fishing than Tim did. I'd say I like the position of Yo and Vivi right now, given looks like Vivi has a very good start with Mullions, and that is the best Nomad Civ. Let's see what CL is going to be doing over here. I think it's going to be a fast feudal, given how fast he is taking this third boar here. So let's see. It looks like he's saving up his food. He only has 2 fishing ships again. 2 fishing ships. 3 now, right? 3 fishing ships? Oh, so he's scouting. He's scouting with his fishing ships so early. There's no reason to scout with your fishing ships. Honestly. Like, you don't need to, like, be certain of where your enemies' docks are. Like, it just makes no sense to be wasting so much time. Like, if he's trying to do a fast feudal, which is definitely what he's going to be doing here, there's no reason to be wasting your fishing ship's time like this. You're going to be going for water anyways. But yeah, I don't know what CL's doing. Makes no sense. So I guess he wants to save his wood up now and go for, you know, again, like a fast fuel. He doesn't need a second building though. No, he doesn't need one. He's Chimera, I forgot about that. He doesn't need the second building, he's fine. Tim on his way to the feudal age. I think Tim here will be going for C. What does Tim see? Tim sees Yo's dock, so he wants to go for that water hill. You can check the resources collected of all the players here. Looks like Yo is really far behind in terms of food collected. Yeah. Really far behind, so pretty bad start here for Mr. Yo. I think he will be up to the feudal age pretty soon though. Ooh, he's walled off from this location, so he can't reinforce, he can't make a second dock even if he wanted. It looks like these fish are gonna be dying, hopefully. Oh, he cancels that fishing ship, good. He's gonna be making another fishing ship, but he realized the situation. He knows that he can't afford to make more fishing ships here. He can't actually defend this fish. So let's see, what is Vivi doing? Vivi is making a second dock. Yo, 1.04k on Nomad. Yeah, Tim does not know about Vivi's dock. I don't think so. He didn't know about it a minute ago. He does not know about it. He does not know. Does CL know? No, he doesn't. But I think he has some sort of idea here. He might have some sort of idea, but yeah, like I said, he's going for water. So I think definitely CL and Tim are going to be, having an advantage on water here. They're going to be killing Yo's fish. They're going to be killing Vivi's fish. But Yo already making the second dock in a safe location here. Pretty safe over here. I don't think he'll be discovered too soon. I think he'll be fine. So let's see what Vivi's doing. Vivi doesn't have loom. No loom. He already did that in one of the previous games. I don't think it came back to bite him. It was the first game, so it definitely didn't. He didn't get attacked on land. So this is the kind of play from the frantic team that I'm used to seeing, just fully walling everything. walling like this. Huge walls. Really doesn't make any sense to do this kind of stuff, but it works out. It works out. Great Wall of China. Tim's walls don't make so much sense because he's kind of walling in a small location here. I guess it will prevent like scouts and knights from doing too much damage. But it's pretty much just inviting like a mangonel to come down and crashing down on your economy. But, you know, right now, Yo's fish is dead. Or actually, it's not dead, he's running them away. I'm not sure if I like that because it kind of lets them know that he has other docks towards the south here. Or not south, but towards the west over here. This is the south, right? Yeah. And so let's see. Vivi, he's just going to defend his fish with some fire galleys of his own. Looks like he might have lost a few fire galleys or a few fishing ships already. And that's what it looks like. He made a stable. He's going to be scouting the map around, so he's not going to be going for a fast castle like I kind of thought he would. He's just going to be defending his fish, making some scouts, seeing what's going on. Already stone walls again for CL over here. He's playing it safe. He doesn't want to take any chances whatsoever. I guess it makes sense. He does have stone on his TC. And when you're not confident about, you know, your ability to play, it's always a good idea to get a wall. That might be what CL is doing here. Not so confident. Alright, so Yo's fishing ship is escaping towards the west over here. Is he going to be making any fire galleys? Yeah, he is making a couple fire galleys to protect himself. Which is good, which is good. Vivi getting wheelbarrow. That makes sense, he has quite a few farms. And all these freaking attack notifications is annoying. Let's change point of view to Yo. I think they might have fewer attack notifications. Oh, I'm wrong. Not fewer attack notifications. Alright, so Yo is on his way to the castle edge. First one there. 21 minutes and 29 seconds. He'll defend his fish with these two fire galleys. Very good from him, you know. Running his fish around. I would not have done that. I would have probably just let my fish die over here. And, you know, built the second dock, but I wouldn't have run my fish. I wouldn't have been confident of being able to protect it in this location, so I would have wanted to keep it secret. But yeah, good play from Yo. He manages to escape 4 fishing ships, maybe 2 more even. And he kept them safe. So that's good for him. Alright, so Tim and CL are also on their way to the castle age. Vivi is lagging behind. He did have the best start. Looks like Tim did get tower up on him with a sneaky villager. That's got to be annoying to play against. Alright, so Vivi now is on the way to the castle age as well. Tim is playing amazing. Not really. not really, I don't think. I mean, he let Yo escape all his fish. Yo will finish it. He might. He's going for some elephants, I think. With Khmer, which makes sense. Ooh, looks like the transport ship. Yep, a transport ship for Vivi here. Ooh. Oh man, these just 3 scouts and he runs away 7 villagers, man. Loses 1. Yeah, I think I just kind of fight that with my villagers. I wouldn't be running them away like this, but he's gonna make a spearman. Yeah, he's gonna make a spearman. Alright. Alright, so it seems Yo is gonna be losing most of his fish here. Yo does not know about civ bonuses. Ooh, yeah, he wouldn't have needed this barracks, but actually it's paying off for him, right? He doesn't know about civ bonuses. You're right. He thought he needed the barracks, but it's working out for him. He's making a knight instead of an elephant. I guess that makes sense. Since Yeah, that makes sense, I'd say. Oof, Tim with the forward castle. Is that a good idea? This is not a good idea, right? Because Vivi is up to the castle age. He's making a knight right away. I don't know about this, Tim. He's hitting 20 villagers almost. Forward, so I think he's gonna get this up. Yeah, he's gonna get it up. What a guy. They do this kind of thing. My god. He'll lose a few villagers, but this castle is definitely up. My god. Let's see, what is Vivi gonna do? What a player Tim is, Jesus Christ. Just full wall your base and then drop a castle with 20 villagers. My god. Disgusting play from Tim here. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, so I don't see a castle from, I mean not a castle, I don't see a siege workshop from a VV. I think that's a good option though. Don't make siege workshop because obviously Tim here, he can make Gabetos very easily, right? He already has the castle. So you know what Gabetos are good for? Gabetos are good for killing rams. Yeah. So good thing that he's not going to be making his own rams, VV, but still a really, really bad situation for him. Thanks to this, this very risky play from Tim. But again, if you send 20 villagers, it's not so risky. Right, so I'd say there's a pretty decent advantage here for CL and Tim. Looks like Yo is in a pretty good spot over here, but maybe not for long once this tower goes up. My god, what an annoying player Tim is. What an annoying player. Yeah, I think so. I think it did GG the game. Very annoying. Yeah, for real. He just has so many villagers on stone. Is that really like what you're gonna do? The situation? I don't know. 20 vills on stone? He only has 32 vills. He has some vills on making TC over here, so he'll have some safe wood for now at least. Until CL finds out what's going on. I think CL can make castle soon, yeah, he only needs 200. That's a 4th TC for CL actually. Alright, so CL helping out his ally Tim here. Killing these 2 mangonels. Monk going down over here. Huh, okay. Like Vivi is building a castle of his own now. Let's see, where is he gonna build it? Oh, is he gonna do the same thing that what Tim did? Pretty much, yeah. Castle right here. It's gonna be a pretty good castle, but not as good as Tim's castle. I doubt it's gonna cause the same amount of havoc. But I think Vivi here, you're gonna try and buy time for Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo has a pretty decent sized economy, not as big as CL's, but he's gonna have to rely on Yo to win this game. That's why he's making this castle like this. He's sending, about 20 vills here to do it. Oh, another castle. A castle of Happy Happy, his own castle. Okay, like I said, he was saving up his stone. So he probably just bought a little bit and making his own castle. I think VVs will go up first, right? But closely followed by CLs. Alright, so a few vills will go down for CL. But yeah, his castle is up. So that's a pretty good castle, I'd say, for Vivi. He's gonna lose it eventually, I think. Like whether or not it's in the Castle Age or in the Imperial Age, I'm not sure. It depends on what CL does. But this castle will not last till the end of the game unless Vivi and Yo resign faster. So Tim is building a castle. Where's Tim building another castle? Over here, okay. Another castle. An interesting language, it's Khmer language. No Bobranya. Alright, interesting. Alright, so Vivi might lose a few villas here from the Gabetos. One going down, maybe a second, nope. Yep, second. Right there, so again, a tough situation for Vivi, but he's just trying to buy time for Yo. He wants Yo to win the game for him. Yo does have the most villagers in the game. Right, he is on 3 TCs, I think. 1 TC, 2 TC, 3 TC, yep. And he does have a nice push going on against Tim, but, you know, I don't know. Tim does have 14 fishing ships, which looks like they are still decently efficient. Maybe not these aren't so efficient. But again, 14 fishing ships, that's pretty significant, I'd say. CL is on the way to the Imperial Age, okay, so he decided to not go for like any petards or any rams, but he just wanted to get up to the Imperial Age and make some trebs here, which that does make sense as well. So about 35 minutes, he will reach the Imperial Age. So that does, again, that's pretty bad for Vivi's situation here, because this castle is definitely going down. But that does buy a bit more time for Yo to boom up and like get into the game, get himself into the like a really good situation, I'd say. Because we know Yo is gonna have the 2 versus 1 here, and with Khmer, he gets like, you know, the Khmer death ball like before CL gets it. I think there is a chance for Vivi and Yo still, because Khmer are so strong once they get up into that like battle elephant combo with maybe some scorpions. Mr. Yo is saving up 1,400 gold. I'm not sure if that's so. Ooh, he's just fighting on water still. Why would you do that? I don't know. I guess it. Maybe it matters. I don't know. There's not so much fishing ships left, or fish left. Just this one deep fish right here. No shore fish left. Maybe a little bit of shore fish left, but no deep fish left. Alright, so CL is on the way. He is already Imperial Age. He has some trebs being produced from his castle. What's he going for? Scouts. Okay, so he noticed all the monks from Mr. Yo here. Mr. Yo researching Fervor. Again, Fervor, that's not an upgrade you'd ever see in AOC, like pretty much ever. But maybe with Aztecs you might see that upgrade being researched, but not with any other civ. But now you can see it being researched because it works. Again, one of the most OP units in AOC, the Monk, getting boosted in Warlord Kingdoms. Why? I don't know. They just decided to make it work. Alright, so I thought Mr. Yo here would have had more villagers than CL, but I guess not. I guess it seemed that I guess it makes sense. CL, he made a 50 C over here. He's just booming away with his trebs. Yeah, I think this is a 1 game now for CL and Tim. Like, they already had a pretty big advantage here, but I thought, you know, what does Fervor do again? It makes your monks move more quickly. So I think they move like 15% faster now. If you research that, and it's only like 100 gold, I think, maybe 120 gold. Yeah. Alright. So I think this is a GG for sure. Yo cannot 2 versus 1. I thought he had a bigger economy than CL, but nope, he does not have a bigger economy. He does. Does CL have handcart? Let's find out. Check out how much villagers carrying. Only 13, so there's one advantage for Yo. Yo does have handcart, so that probably means his economy is a little bit better, but again, he's still in the Castle Age, he's not in the Imperial Age. He's not, I don't know, he's not making farms with his 1,500 wood. He's not buying food with his 1,500 gold. He's not building a castle with his, stone stockpile. I don't know what Yo is trying to do here. She must know that, like, he needs to, like, boom up. He needs to kill someone fast, because otherwise, Vivi's dead. He knows Vivi's dead, right? But nope. Okay, Yo is going to the Imperial Age finally. Finally. Tim is going to the Imperial Age as well, so he's going to follow him just by maybe 10-15 seconds or so. See how many conversions Yo can get here. 2, 3. Oh, and then that's the last of his Wololos, so we got 3 conversions, and then the rest of his monks are going to die. Alright, so if I were, Yo and Vivi, I'd be calling the GG, and that's what they're doing. They're calling the GG. So yeah, GG. That's 2-1 lead now for Tim and CL. I'd say their normal play is paying off for them, just full walling like this. Fully stone walls, play it very, very safe. Don't take any risks whatsoever, except for Tim. Tim took a little bit of a risk here, but if you send 20 villagers, like I said, it's not so much of a risk anymore. It's a 65 kills for Tim. Yo, not the best play, I'd say, from him. He didn't really do too much. He made some mangonels, he made some monks. He had a few conversions, but again, he didn't boom so well. He didn't do big damage on land. He kind of kept his fish alive for a while, and then tried to slow boom his way up, but it wasn't enough. And Vivi here, he really got caught off guard by that castle and pretty much GG'd him for the rest of the game. Let's update the scoreboard. 2-1 in favor of Tim+CL. We're going into game 4 here. I dropped even more frames in this game. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to restart this stream. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. There's no good reason why. I'm going to restart it. So bear with me, guys.